Hi Aquarius, welcome to your What Do I Need to Do reading for August 14th through September 13th. My little guy's talking to me over here. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the link to the Recommend a Reader Shoutout, which goes to Sunshine Tarot. Love and support to her, and check her out. Show her some love and support if you like what she has to say. Lastly, this could be about your work or family, friends, or even money situation. It is intended for a romantic love reading, but it could resonate in other areas of your life. Check your moon, rising, and Venus just in case. All right. Aquarius. What do you need to do, Aquarius? What do you need to do? We got the Nine of Wands. All right. Right. What is going on here? Oh, good gracious. Well, there you are, Aquarius. All right, so you've been kind of going through a lot, because I know that these, oh, good gracious, these readings have just been all over the place and complicated, and I'm betting that has a lot to do with Saturn's placement right now, just so you know. Okay. Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, the Moon, whoopsie, Knight of Wands, Justice. Justice. Okay, so you could be dealing with Aquarius, Pisces or Cancerian, a Leo, Libra. All right. So did you have, is there some kind of, everything was fine until it wasn't? There was a breakup and somebody probably moved out. So you're like, well, okay, so you went through that, you moved on, but you've kind of been laying low, and then out of the blue, this person comes back in, and instead of you being reconciled, it leads to the second crisis, or you two breaking up again. And I don't know, it looks like there's drama and cutting off, and then now you're like, well, what the heck? Now what? And you're in crisis and in transition again. It's like the second crisis. Maybe you had a heart-to-heart and decided to work things out, but are you dealing with a Gemini? Because we've got you being disappointed about this relationship with this person again. And it's almost like, all right, are we going to do this or not? Like, it feels like everything. So you might be glad for the reconciliation, but you also might be like, well, now what? And it's because this is kind of similar to Libras too. Like, you're dealing with someone that might be having a hard time with the transition of you two being an us. And this is someone that you've been kind of going through it with. Like, everything was great. And then it became about someone feeling either taken for granted, or like, you don't value me enough, or you're not offering me enough security. And so there was a breakup, and then you two had a coming back together and really having a heart-to-heart and airing things out and taking things slow and wanting to, but then was it really taking it slow? Because we've got transitioning into probably a living together situation, or just a really fast reconciliation. And now it's almost like you're kind of feeling like, well, crap, either this is the one that got away, or I'm bored. All right. So what's this Three of Cups about? What's this Three of Cups about? Maybe this is someone just adjusting to the new normal. And what's this Three of Cups about? I don't feel like that's moving on, though. I feel like that's kind of clearer heads need to prevail here, because this is all about adjusting to the new normal. And it's not that someone is doing you dirty, it's that someone, it's that someone is probably trying to adjust as well, and they don't do things lightly or slowly. It's very black or white for them, whoever this person is. What's this Two of Pentacles about? I feel like I need to turn on another light in here. What's this Two of Pentacles about? Knight of Swords, there you are. So this person's going back and forth about you. Are they adjusting to finally being a couple with you? What the heck is going on here? Unless this is about you two parting for good and it's about you moving on. But what's this Nine of Swords? Yeah, so we got this Nine of Swords. Yeah, see? This is somebody that's having a really hard time with this. They're having a hard time with transitioning into this couple phase. And it looks like you two are in sore need of a dose of hope and encouragement, and someone needs to have faith. Someone, all right, this is so similar to Libras. Someone needs to be the bigger person. But it's kind of hard. It's like, I can see the resistance to that, just because it's like, I don't want it. I'm going to have bad days too. I don't want it to be up to me to pull us out of the gutter, because I'm going to have bad days, especially, we got a lot of swords here. This could be, sorry, I'm looking down here. This could be an online thing. This could be a relationship of distance that someone is not doing well with, and they might have to make a physical move for this to work. And you two have been going back and forth about this for a while. Let me show you the cards here. We got Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Refer to what I said earlier as far as the sort of talking about those. All right, and then we've got 6 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Let me see if I can do this here. 6 of Swords, 4 of Swords, Knight of Swords. See, there's all those swords I mentioned. Ace of Swords, King of Swords, 4 of Wands. Nice. Swords, swords, swords. And then we've got the 4 of Cups. And that's that boredom piece. Or are you two in transition again, like a breakup again, and you're like, well, dang it. That's being stuck on how you feel. Maybe wondering what the heck happened. Or feeling like, is it really worth it? Because this is a lot of back and forth for a relationship, which also feels like it's from a distance. We got a lot of cards of distance here too. 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords a couple of times, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. So, and Knight of Swords again here. And if you can see that. All right, so what's this Moon card about? Tell you why I'm laughing in a minute. It's not really funny, but okay. What's this Moon card about? All right, someone is card flopping. Someone is not doing well. I know for Libra, it was kind of incumbent upon them because it was a good situation, just someone was having a real hard time with the parameters, and Libra was dealing with the person that's very black or white. Looks like you're dealing with someone that's fast or slow. There is no in between, but they're not slow. So it's always fast. They're intense. And there's been a lot of back and forth. They don't do things lightly, and they don't do things slowly. And there needs to be planning. There needs to be a careful approach to this. There needs to be a strategic approach to this relationship. What's this Knight of Wands about? Knight of Pentacles. All right. What's this? The way it feels like you need to do nothing. That what you need to do is you're gonna let this person cart flop, because there's things going on that they're not telling you. It's not that they're keeping something from you that's pivotal to the relationship. Like, whoa, I've got, I'm involved with X amount of other people, or whatever. This is that someone's got other things they're doing that are actually affecting the relationship. But you know what? If I'm honest, Aquarius, it feels like this person's got 17 things they're doing, and they're having a hard time adjusting to them not being in charge of this relationship. They're having a hard time not being in control, and it looks like that's one of the things you keep butting up against each other, is that, you know, we got the Knight of Pentacles here and the Knight of Swords, and this is about you, probably like you have been, doing nothing, remaining calm, and letting this person cart flop, because they're eventually going to have to calm the HE double hockey sticks down, and it either is or it isn't. But there's a lot of back and forth, and this is about you doing nothing, because this person's either going to have to adjust or you two aren't going to make it, because they can't keep invoking crisis and putting things on you just because their life is so stinking busy, and they're mad at you for not being on board. You've got your own life with where you're at and what you're doing. And if this is going to work, there has to be a compromise, and there has to be them not trying to control and manage everything. What's this? Yeah, that's right. You better say I'm sorry. What's this Justice about? Could be Libra. This could be Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius. Sorry, Aquarius, and then there's a King of Swords. That's Gemini. For me, I read it that way. What's his Justice about? Hierophant. Yeah, okay. So then we got the Queen of Pentacles here. This could go either way, because if this person doesn't adjust, this is you by yourself doing your own thing and happier for it, because damn. But if you two, if they kind of come around and are able to restore balance, because we got cards of balance here, if they're able to actually do it and they get it, and it's like, okay, they're able to value your input and accept that this is a we, not a you, and you're just kind of following on a leash or something, then, you know, we've got stability here. We've got faith and stability and kind of coming through this mess. But if they're not able to adjust, then it's one of two things. Either you're going to keep doing this dance with this person, or this is you going, I'm out. And not much has or will change for you, because you haven't changed that much from the beginning. This is all this person's flurry. This is them coming in and kind of doing, and I could see now why there's this Nine of Wands here, because you're like, you know, we've been here before, and I love you, so I'm showing up out of faith and loyalty, you know, but I can't take much more of this back and forth crap. You have got to settle in and trust me, or we're not going to make it. And maybe that's what this is. You're like, well, crap, we're right back where we started. We're, you know, after all this time, we're still having the same issues, and I can't get through to this person. What else for Aquarius? What else for Aquarius? Hold on a minute. I'm going to turn on the light here, because oh dear. Can you even hear me? Oh. All right. I'm not even sure you were able to hear me, because I think it was, the mic must have been waving my arm around or something, and it fell out of the clip. Oopsie. I hope this is better. Okay. All right. So, let's see what else for Aquarius here. What's for Aquarius? Fire. All right, you could be dealing with a fire sign, but I think that speaks to the dynamic with this person. They do nothing lightly or subtly or slowly. You are dealing with a very dynamic individual that is used to taking charge, that is used to getting out in front of things and managing things. They assume the leadership position. They want everyone to kind of follow them. They're not a follower, and because that creates a very interesting, a lot of passion. That could be, there's a lot of arguments, you know, big love, big arguments, that sort of thing. So I could see you kind of, you know, like I said, you could be dealing with a fire sign, but I could see you growing tired of that, not because of anything other than we got the Four of Cups here, we got the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. This is being about done with the situation. There might be a love for this person, but you're you're kind of starting to think, you know, maybe it's just better if we just kind of transition away from each other indefinitely, because I can't keep going back and forth and doing this. It is simply too much drama. I've got my own thing. I'm stable. I'm good. I don't need this drama and this fieriness and this, I don't need it in the back and the forth. That gets old. What else for Aquarius? What else for Aquarius? God, I hope I didn't blow your ears out when I finally fixed the mic. You probably had your volume all the way up, and then all of a sudden here I come with the... Okay, all right. King of Pentacles again. Stability. So... And we got the Queen of Pentacles here too. This could be Taurus or Capricorn, but this is hopefully all of this right here, because we're at the crossroads. Hopefully all this swords is about dynamic conversation, truth coming out, having a heart-to-heart, and figuring out a plan of action so you don't keep having to recycle and go through this drama, because it's either you're going to work with this person or you're going to be by yourself. Either way, you're stable. But this person has been having a hard time with the way things are between you, probably the distance. So they either need to accept it and work with it, because your job is to do nothing. This is not about you. This is them having a hard time to adjust. No matter how much you've tried to make it comfortable for them or amenable, or, you know, try to appease, try to this and that, whatever, it's not working for them. So they need to make some decisions. Are they going to move closer to you? Are you going to move together? Like what? But this is, at this point where you're at with this person, it's about getting a game plan, and they need to come up with it, because you've tried and you've been doing the game planning. You've tried to contribute. You've tried to help. You've tried to soothe. You've tried to come up with solutions, and it either gets shot down or it only lasts for about 3 weeks, and then this person starts cart flopping again. And it's not because they're bad, it's just they're the way they are. But the solutions need to come from them. You do nothing. And it looks like hopefully they might be coming around to apologize, or at least try to make things right. They might be making a conciliatory effort. Let them. I feel like you're at the crossroads, though, depending on what they say or what effort they make. You could end up getting the stability that you want for both of you, or it could just be you being very stable unto yourself, because this person needs to leave for right now because they just can't handle the distance or whatever other dynamic is going on. All right. What the heck? Did I do it? 1, 2. Yes, I did. Okay. All right. What else for Aquarius? Right. What else do they need to know? What else does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know? All right, so we got 5 of Cups reversed. Yay, being open, moving past the pain, recovery, problem solving, solutions, that sort of thing. And we've got the 9 of Cups reversed. Okay, so that is about, could be dissatisfaction with the situation. And that could be what this 4 of Cups is about, like, well, dang it, it didn't work, right? But it could also be that someone is not acting selfishly anymore. It could be that someone is finally open to compromise, working together, changing how they've been approaching something, because clearly this isn't working. So once someone is able to move past the disappointment and the sadness and feeling like, well, I didn't get my way, this is about compromise. This is about compromise, also working together, someone not being selfish. So I don't feel like this is, coming out of disappointment and here's the unhappiness. I don't feel like it's that, because I feel like this is about you two compromising and working together. So there's that. It looks like this might be an apology then, instead of just leaving things as they are and moving on. I think this is about the drama ending, someone seeing the need to compromise, and you two starting and them making conciliatory effort to restore stability. But again, it could go either way. Oh, I said this was Knight of Pentacles. This is King of Pentacles. So we got the King and the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Holy cow. We just need the page to show up. But yeah, this was King of Pentacles. This is stability. This could be Virgo, by the way, in case I didn't say that. All right. Okay, Aquarius. So don't give up. don't give up, but don't do anything. Your job is to be receptive. But you probably already know that because you've really been through it with this person. So you're like, well, I'm staying hopeful and I'm staying positive, but I know this is not mine to fix. This person's either got to come around and work with me or we're not going to make it. All right. Thank you for stopping by. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.